Okay, tell me when. Yeah. Yep. Tap the iPad. Okay, I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Should I keep playing? Okay. I'm tapping the overhead one. Is it doing anything? Should I keep tapping? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Yep. All right. Good evening, everyone. We truly, truly apologize for the delay here. If there's anybody who's joining us for the first time tonight, we start these concerts every night promptly at 8:30, and we have been on time every night up until, of course, today of all days when they gave a wonderful promotional video of us on the news. Today was the day that our audio equipment just decided to kind of do something silly at the last minute, and it just decided to not work on us, which was very, very not cool. So we hope that we've resolved the issue. If you're listening, can someone just leave a comment and make sure that the audio is working? I think it's all set, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, if somebody wants to just verify that you can hear us, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully, this is the first and last time that technical difficulty ever happens here at our virtual jazz club. We are Laura Dubin and Antonio Guerrero. And if there's anybody out there who is watching this because they saw us on the news a couple hours ago, raise your hand, or you can leave us the little hand emoji in the comments, or you can just say hello and introduce yourself. I'd like to give a shout out to Raven Brown over at WHEC TV, News 10 NBC. Thank you so much, Raven, for interviewing us this morning and for giving us the opportunity to be featured on the news. We had a little segment tonight at on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 10, and we're so delighted that they've been promoting our virtual jazz club and spreading the word. So we'd like to welcome any new audience members we might have out there tonight, and please leave a comment and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. So let's get started with the music. Your mom says hi. Hola, ma! Thank you for watching. So we'd like to start with a tune called This Could Be the Start of Something Big, and you can hear this recording on our album called Laura Dubin Trio Live at the Rochester International Jazz Festival, which we released in 2016, and this is just a great tune for starting off a program with. And it was the theme song of a TV variety show called The Steve Allen Show. I believe he was the composer of this tune as well. So we hope you like this variation of that song.
Just pay attention if not picking in red.
Sure, yeah.
In some point.
Yeah. All right. called This Could Be the Start of Something Big by Steve Allen. And that was the theme song from his TV show in the 1950s and 60s. And hopefully the title of the song is not talking about what happened with our microphone situation just now. So I'm sure that you're all familiar with the term Murphy's Law, which is tonight, everything that just happened tonight is a great example, because we've been so punctual with these concerts every night, even though we're in our own house, but we've been really adamant about starting right at 8:30. Never had any technical issues at all. And then, of course, today, you know, we're so excited to have a potential new audience of folks who might have seen us on the news tonight. And this is the one night when our audio system just decided to give out on us. So thank you, Murphy, for your great Murphy's Law.
That's okay. We are live.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people are watching. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please leave a comment and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, whether you're a few miles down the road from us in Rochester, or maybe you're in another city, state, country, or dimension. So for those of you who might be listening for the first time tonight, Antonio and I are married. We had our 6-year anniversary this past summer, and we have actually, August is a really special month for us because we both have birthdays 10 days apart, and our anniversary is right in the middle. So it was a milestone anniversary. Did I say 6 years? It was actually 5 years, I think.
5 years.
It feels like longer because we've been through so much together, and it feels like longer in a good way. But so you're right. We celebrated our.
It's supposed to feel less.
It's supposed to feel like it went by fast. It feels like
in a good way.
Yeah, it feels like we've been married longer than 5 years, because it's hard to believe how much we've done together in such a short amount of time. So I saved myself there. So, okay, last year we celebrated our 5th anniversary last summer. So it was a milestone anniversary. It was also a milestone birthday for me, and we each had our birthday. So we decided to take a trip to Paris, and we actually gave several performances while we were there, which was an incredible experience. Truly one of the best concerts of our life. It's a memory that we're going to treasure forever. And right now we are actually recording a brand new album. For those of you who are watching us for the first time, we've got 7 albums that we've released. Our first album was released in 2013, and last year we released albums number 5, 6, and 7. And right now we're working on album number 8, and it's an album of all original music about Paris. We were so inspired by our trip, and the city just gave me so much inspiration to write, to compose music about it. So there are some pieces about places we went in Paris, things we did, art that we saw, music we heard, just the beautiful sights and smells, and there's even a song about the food. But this piece we're going to play for you next is going to be the opening track of the album. And I wrote this tune maybe a week or two after we came home from our trip, and it just came out of me. It's really nice when a composition just kind of flows out of me. Sometimes I have to work a little harder at getting them out, but this time it just came really quickly out of my fingers, and I just immediately thought that this song just sounds like Paris. So this composition is called Portrait of Paris, and this is a little preview for the album that we'll be releasing soon. We'll have more details on that probably in the next couple weeks. We're actually going to do an online release concert here on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And this will be our first album that we are releasing exclusively as a digital album. We won't be printing the physical album this time. However, we will have a digital album, and that means that there's an infinite number of downloads available for everyone in the world. So I think that's not a bad thing at all. So this is the opening track of our upcoming album. The album is called Pieces of Paris, and this tune is called Portrait of Paris. And you can enjoy some of our lovely Paris trip photos up here on the screen momentarily.
Any red or something?
I've done check, sorry, but I'll keep an eye on it while we're playing.
Okay.
Right now I see that it's just green and less than half.
Cool.
That was an original composition of mine called Portrait of Paris, and that's going to be the opening track on our upcoming album called Pieces of Paris, which is all original music about Paris. And there it is, beautiful Paris up there on the screen. So if you are watching this tonight because you saw us on Channel 10 News a few hours ago, please wave or say I. You can leave the little hand emoji in the comments here, or you can just say hello and introduce yourself. Or even if you're not here because you saw us on the news, please say hello anyway. For those of you who are here for the first time, we play about 6 tunes each night. Not about, we play 6 tunes each night. And then at the end of the program, we'd like to actually read the listener comments out loud and say hello to everybody in real time. So that's why it's really fun for us when you do say hello and when you let us know where you're watching from. It's kind of like the way we interact with the audience at a live performance when we'll finish playing and then we'll go out in the audience and talk to all our friends and family who are there and meet new people. It's such a great way for us to connect with people, and this is kind of the virtual equivalent of that. So if you're enjoying the music tonight and you'd like to make a contribution to show your support so that we can keep doing these videos for as long as possible, there is a link right in the video here for my website, lauradubin.com. And actually, if you click on the link, you will be taken right to the music/store page of my website. And there are 3 different things you can do right there on that page. The first option is you can download our albums. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, we've got 7 albums that we've released. And there's lots of music there that you can enjoy for the next few weeks or months. If you click on the pictures of the album covers, you can actually sample all the albums there. And you can find out the information about who's playing on them. Well, it's always the 2 of us. We had different bass players joining us on each album, and you'll learn a bit about each project. And then if you scroll past the pictures of the album covers, you'll see a place where you can make a one-time donation. There are several suggested amounts there that you can choose from, but you can also change them by, you can adjust the quantity. So for instance, if you'd like to donate $40 and you only see a $20 option there, you can just click on that and then change the quantity to 2, just as a little example of how that could work. And then the third and final option, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the same page, you can become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. And that's a great way to just show your ongoing support if you'd like to see us continue doing these videos for as long as possible. And you'll see a drop-down menu where you can click on whatever amount you'd like to donate once per month. Then when you click on the yellow button that says subscribe, you'll be redirected to a PayPal website. And that's where you'll set up an automatic credit card payment that will go through once a month. You only need to set it up one time, and then it'll just be automatic from there. You can always cancel at any time with no penalty if your situation changes, further down the road and you need to stop the monthly payments. There's no penalty if you do need to cancel at any time. You can always manage your settings. PayPal stores your information securely, and my website is also secure. However, if you prefer not to make a donation through the internet, but you would like to make a contribution, you can send me a private message right here on Facebook, and we can talk about another method. And if you're not able to make a financial contribution right now, that's totally okay. We so appreciate you watching these videos and being here listening tonight. And I can see we've got a big audience tonight, so we're so thrilled about that. And we can't wait to talk to you all afterward.
Thank you, all the friends and family. Thank you.
Yes, thank you
for
so
watching.
much. So
And sharing.
Yes, thank you for sharing our videos. And I also saw that we shared the news clip from earlier tonight, just like 2 hours ago, and I saw that a bunch of our friends have already shared that video. So thank you so much to everybody who's done that for us. We really appreciate your support and appreciate you helping to promote our music. So this next song has a very appropriate title for right now. This is a song by Rodgers and Hart called I Didn't Know What Time It Was, and I think we can all relate to that during this period of time. In fact, there's another lyric in the song that's I didn't know what day it was, which I think that's even more relatable. Yeah. And because it's got the word time in the title, this arrangement has an interesting time signature. It is in 5/4 time, which is not the original time signature of the tune. And this is actually an arrangement by the pianist Brad Meldau. So we hope you enjoy this version of I Didn't Know What Time It Was. enjoy these funny clock pictures that we found. The time is now. according to that clock up there on the wall. That was called I Didn't Know What Time It Was by Rogers and Hart. It's a very appropriately titled tune for this time that we are all living through right now. We are so grateful that you're here on this journey with us. We can't tell you how much it's meant to us to have an audience to share our music with during this time. We just have truly appreciated all the community support and love that we've received since we began this project just a little over a month ago. It was right when this shelter-in-place order began in Rochester that we actually started doing these videos, maybe just a couple days after they officially made the announcement.
Is today the number?
Today is the 18th. So actually yesterday was our 1 month anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. I
Yeah.
mean, but this is the
Of doing
concert
it.
number.
Oh, so this is the end of week number 5 right now. So we've done more than 31 concerts because
Okay,
it's been
yeah,
a month,
exactly.
yeah. So I guess it's been concert number 32, and we're not planning on stopping anytime soon. So we've really been enjoying it. Thank you so much. Next, we'd like to play a beautiful jazz standard called "I Hear a Rhapsody," and even though we've never recorded this song, little shameless plug, we just happen to have an album called Rhapsody. So if you are new to our music, if you're just being introduced to our music for the first time today, we hope that you will check out that album and all our other albums as well. That's one of the albums you'll find on my website, and we released that in 2018. So this tune was not on there. However, I thought I'd use the opportunity for a little plug. This is our version of a jazz standard called I Hear a Rhapsody. was called I Hear a Rhapsody. We've got just a couple more tunes to play for you tonight, and if you're just joining us now, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Second of all, please leave us a comment and say hello. And if you're here because you saw us on the news earlier tonight, thank you so much for joining us. We welcome you, and thank you so much for stopping by our little corner of the world here. And please leave a comment, introduce yourself, and let us know if that's what brought you here tonight, because we're really thrilled to find out about how far and wide our music is reaching. And after the performance ends, we're going to stick around and chat with you all for a few minutes. I'm going to take a look at all the comments, and we're going to reply to them and say hello to all of you in real time while we're still here. So we'd like to slow things down a little bit with a beautiful ballad by one of our great American heroes. I'm talking about the one and only Duke Ellington, one of the most prolific composers of all time. He wrote so much beautiful music. He wrote tunes that became jazz standards. He wrote orchestral music. He wrote so many different styles for big band, for singers and big band, all sorts of different instrumentation, symphonic orchestras. He just had such a wide variety of music that he composed. I think I heard that he composed something like 1,000 compositions in his lifetime, or it might have been even more than that.
Nice.
So I'm just getting started on that that number myself. So that's a really incredible output of creative work to do in one's lifetime. So that's the great Duke Ellington, and this is his classic ballad called In a Sentimental Mood. Yeah. That was In a Sentimental Mood by the great American composer Duke Ellington. And I'm certainly in a sentimental mood after playing that one. That's one of my favorite ballads ever. It's just such a beautiful piece, and there's so much that you can do with it. And we've heard a lot of really memorable performances of that tune by other musicians that have inspired us over the years. So we can't believe how fast this went by, but we've just got one tune left to play for you. As long as the technology gods are nice to us, please. We plan on being back here at 8:30 p.m. promptly tomorrow night. We truly apologize once again for the delay, and it's really bizarre that it happened today of all days when we've been really on time with all of these concerts since we began. But now,
Cables.
yeah,
Cables.
exactly, cables.
Cables.
We have like a thing with cables.
Cables.
Actually, we call ourselves the cables couple because we have so many cables.
The local cable.
That's what happens
The
when
local
you're
cables.
yeah, when you're two musicians and one of you is an audio engineer, you just acquire lots of cables over the years. So anyway, as long as everything goes well tomorrow night, we are planning on being here at 8:30 p.m. If anything happens, just like I did tonight, I'm going to post on the Facebook page if anything comes up and we are delayed, but we're going to really try to not have that happen again tomorrow night. We're doing these at 8:30 p.m. every night here on Facebook. If you're watching this on my personal Facebook page right now, please head on over to my Facebook music page, facebook.com/Laura Dubin Jazz, and give the page a like if you haven't already done so. If you like the page, then you'll be notified every time we do a live video or anytime I post any kind of music-related content or anytime I really post anything at all. So, for example, God forbid something happens again, like earlier tonight. But if you like the page, you will be notified if I do post anything, like if there's any delay and I make a little quick post about that, you'll find out. That should not be the reason for you to like the page. We hope you'll just like it just because we want you to stick around and continue watching our videos and following our music. We are also uploading these videos to YouTube every night after the live performance ends, and they are also being shared on my website as well, on the videos page of my site. So there are 3 different places you can see these videos. If you have any friends who are not on Facebook and you think they'd be interested in seeing these, you can feel free to direct them to my YouTube channel, which is Laura Dubin Jazz. We hope you will subscribe to my channel as well. You can see these videos on Facebook even if you don't have a Facebook account, but I know that some people who are not Facebook users might just prefer to see the videos elsewhere, and that's totally fine. We give you lots of different options. So just a quick recap before we play the last tune, and for anybody who might have missed the first couple songs tonight. If you're enjoying what we're doing and you'd like to see us continue making these videos for as long as possible, please head on over to lauradubin.com. There's a link right in the video here. And when you click on the link, you'll actually be taken directly to the music/store page of my website. And from there, you can download our albums. We've got 7 albums that you can choose from. We hope you'll download them all. Plenty of music to listen to these next few months. You can also become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz by either making a one-time donation or becoming a monthly subscriber. If you scroll a little bit past the pictures of the album covers, you'll see the area where you can make a one-time donation. You can choose whatever amount you'd like to donate, and you can also adjust the quantity if you'd like to change the amount. And then just beneath that, you'll see the third and final option, becoming a monthly subscriber. And you can choose the amount that you'd like to donate once per month from the drop-down menu. Then you'll click on the yellow button that says subscribe, and you'll be redirected to a PayPal website. And you can set up a automatic monthly recurring credit card payment from there. And PayPal stores your information securely. You only have to set it up once and then just let it go. And that's a great way to show your ongoing support if you'd like to see us continue doing these for a long time. My website is secure. The PayPal site is also secure. We don't have any access to your credit card info when you make a purchase or donation through my website. However, if you want to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a private message here on Facebook and we can talk about another method. And if you're unable to make a financial contribution right now, that's absolutely okay. We really, truly appreciate you being here with us tonight. It's been great to have such a large audience tonight. And I saw a lot of comments popping up while we were playing, so we look forward to seeing who's out there listening after we play this last tune. So thank you so much for your support. Once again, we are Laura Dubin and Antonio Guerrero, and we're going to finish out with a little love song. I Can't Give You Anything But Love.
But love.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. That is all the music for today, but we'll be back here at the same time tomorrow. Well, actually, we're going to be back here at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow, which is our usual start time. Please don't go anywhere. If you left a comment, I'm going to actually read through them right now, and we're going to say hello to all of you. And just a quick little disclaimer. I try to read all the comments, but because the video is still live right now, sometimes for some reason, not all of the earlier comments show up here. So if I miss you, I apologize. However, I do look through the comments every night after we finish, and if there are any that I miss, which was not my fault, I'm going to blame Facebook if that happens. If there are any that I missed, thanks to Facebook's weird algorithm, I will reply to them, I promise, because we truly appreciate you all, and I don't want anybody to feel left out. Woo! A lot of people have been sharing these videos. And by the way, we really appreciate it when our friends and family share our videos, because when you share our videos, that's actually how our audience grows, because your friends see them and then they find out about our music, and it's just such a great thing for us. So we really appreciate everybody who's been sharing these videos.
Yes, and the feed news in Facebook.
Exactly, yeah, it shows up in the news feed more often.
Thank you.
I think Facebook favors videos that are being shared a lot. So really appreciate everybody who's been sharing them today and all this time. Alrighty here. Got 30 comments tonight.
30,
Woo!
yeah.
Unfortunately, I doubt all 30 of them are going to show up, but hopefully at least most of them will. So, Joanne's watching again. Hi, Joanne. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Joanne.
So great to see you again. We miss you. Jim Dolan. Hi, thanks so much for listening, Jim. He says, my brain really appreciates this. Thanks. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. It's really good for our brains, too. It's just, music keeps you so alert and focused, and I think that's something that we really all need during this time when everything's just really uncertain and up in the air. But this is really great, like, to keep us grounded and, like, mentally alert. So we appreciate that. Hola, Ma. She says, this is wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. All our family in Mexico. We miss you all.
Thank you.
Donna Silverman. Hi, Donna. Thank you so much for watching.
Donna, thank you.
She says, I like your ending, and I hear Rhapsody. Exactly. I threw in a little bit of Rhapsody in Blue. Wonderful ear there. So Donna is a dear friend of ours, and you've been, I think, of all our friends, I think you've been sharing our videos the most, and we appreciate your support so much. It's been so great to have you just as part of our team this whole time, and we really thank you so much. And you've got a great ear, because you always notice those little details in the songs, like how I threw a little bit of Rhapsody in Blue there.
You're a great audience.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Cecile! Oh my gosh, we miss you so much. She says, Duke. Oh, this is so beautiful, you two. Thank you so much, Cecile. We miss you so much. And hope everything's going well. We should talk again soon. Yay!
Thank you, Cecile.
Yeah. Barbara Streisand turned 78 on April 24th, born in 1942. Oh, so exciting. To play a little Barbara Streisand that night.
Oh, yeah. I like
24th.
her version of People.
Yes.
People.
Funny Girl. Such a great movie.
People.
Yeah!
I like that.
Go, Antonio.
I like that.
Hi, Betsy. It's so great to have you here again.
Thank you for watching, Betsy.
Glad you were there to lift my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. You lift our hearts by being here with us, Betsy. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate your support and your love so much. Alicia. Okay, if you're still watching, please tell me if I pronounce your name correctly. Kibiluski Kamish? I hope I said that correctly. Please let me know if I mispronounce it. This is very beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. It says from Joan Marie and Joni. Thank you so much. Great to have you here. Thank you. Lynn Bielman. Hi, Lynn. Thank you so much for joining us again. We really miss seeing you in real life. You've been one of our biggest supporters from the beginning, ever since we started performing in Rochester. So it feels really funny not seeing you like during this time, but we appreciate you watching these so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He loved Sentimental Mood.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. I saw Duke Ellington play it at Eastman 3 times in the late 60s. Boy, are we jealous of that. Woo. One thing that makes me so sad is how many jazz legends that I never got to see, because so many of them passed away before I, came of age as a jazz musician. But that's amazing that you got a chance to see him live. That's so beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that story, Lynn. Thank you.
Oh, okay, Alicia and Joni. Oh, they used to see us at the East Avenue Wegmans. Oh, it's so great to have you here again. Thank you so much. So I know that that was not 30 comments. So like I mentioned, if there's anybody who's watching right now and I just missed your comment, because right now it looks like Facebook's actually showing like half of them, and I know that there are more. So I'm going to scroll through these once the video ends, and I'm going to reply to all the ones that I missed. Watch this video later? Yes. It's really funny seeing myself here like on a live video while we're still on. There we go. All right, so those were all the comments that were showing up now. I'm going to go ahead and reply to all the rest of them tonight. So thank you so much for listening and for being with us. And we'd like to extend a warm welcome to any new audience members that we have with us tonight. And I'd like to say thank you once again to News 10 NBC for doing a segment on us today. Thank you especially to Raven Brown for interviewing us this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
We did a socially distant interview through FaceTime. So that's what's going on in this day and age now. But we're really grateful to have the technology to be able to keep doing this. So
yes.
Great to have all of you here. We will see you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. and every night until the end of time at the same time. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching. Bye.